the international break has just begun and a lot of players are going to play for their national teams, and Premiership clubs and coaches are hoping that they return in a good health condition so that they will be able to perform very well for their clubs. And at the moment, since there won't be Premiership games going on, we are going to be looking at the Premier League table statistics and who is potential to win the Premier League this season. If you are new to the channel, subscribe, turn on your notification bell. Match day 11 just finished last weekend and the table is looking very interesting, and there was a lot of surprising results in the Premier League matches as Liverpool lost away to West Ham and Chelsea drew 1-1 against Burnley in Stamford Bridge. City were able to trash Manchester United by 2-0, leaving Chelsea on top of the league table with 3 points difference, even though there are a lot of matches still ahead. But then the table looked very comfortable for Chelsea, but 3 points is not enough for them to relax as Pep Guardiola Manchester City is just behind them. If Chelsea want to maintain the top spot in the league table, they need to keep on winning matches and gaining points. But with the current performance of the team, I won't be surprised by the end of December they will still be leading the league table. They are absolutely performing marvelously with injuries at hand, particularly their strikers Lukaku and Timo Werner. If these players are back and they are able to be on top form like they used to be, Chelsea will be able to maintain their lead. Meanwhile, City is looking very scary in the second place of the league table. With Pep Guardiola as an experienced coach and a world-class coach know how to gather points after December. And if Chelsea made a slightly mistake, Pep Guardiola can take over the league table, and if he did, it will be difficult to catch up with him. He knows how to gather points when the need arises, particularly during December when teams are struggling for points. That is where he has the momentum to go hard for his opponents to get wins for his club. Like we always said, Premier League is full of surprises. Can you imagine West Ham United is placed third with goals difference between them and City? Nobody expected West Ham United to be even in 5th place currently. Qualifying for Europa League last season and going into this season, they have invested a lot and it is paying now, and they have an experienced coach, David Moyes, who is doing absolutely fantastic job at West Ham. Now the possibility of them maintaining that position will be very difficult as Liverpool and United thinks there's a place for them in the top 4 of the league table. This season top 4 of the Premier League table is going to be difficult for a lot of people to predict, even though Chelsea, Liverpool and Manchester City have already been predicted to be in the top 4 by the end of this season. Tottenham had a new coach, Conte, who is also very good in what he does. Arsenal are also gaining points and gaining confidence in moving forward as both teams are looking forward to play Champions League football next season, and it looks like Arsenals are getting there, even though they started the Premier League very poorly, but surprised their fans and a lot of people by placing 5th currently on the league table, which no one expected them to be. After Liverpool unbeaten record ended at West Ham Stadium, they placed 4th in the league table and they are looking forward to bounce back because they are also named as one of title contenders in this season's Premier League. United are still looking to get something that will click their players to get back to form, and if they does, they will also be fighting for Champions League football. This is why Premier League is very interesting. No one can guess and be sure of which team to play Champions League football next season. Let's get into the statistics of this season with Mohamed Salah, the Egyptian king of Liverpool, leading the goal chart with 10 goals. Jamie Vardy, Leicester City with 7 goals. With Antonio of West Ham 6 goals. Sadio Mane 6 goals. Rafinha 5 goals. And a lot of players have 4 goals currently, including the world-class Cristiano Ronaldo. Now a lot of people didn't predict Mohamed Salah should be leading the goals. The predictions was just detailed on Cristiano Ronaldo and Romelu Lukaku. Unfortunately, because of the current form of United, we didn't see much of Cristiano Ronaldo, even though he has shown his class in couple of matches. Lukaku also hit by injury and he is not able to play a couple of matches right now. And when he's back, will he be able to be on top class form as he always do? Most assisted in the Premier League so far. Paul Pogba leading the chart with 7 assists. Mohamed Salah of Liverpool again with 7 assists too. So it means that they are equal. But Paul Pogba has lower game time as compared to Mohamed Salah of Liverpool. Now most passes currently title in the Premier League is held by Manchester City. I'm not surprised to see this because Manchester City Pep Guardiola tiki-taka is working very well for his players, as Cancelo topped the lead of number of passes with 862 passes since Premier League started this season. This number of passes is very surprising as the chart is led by a lot of defenders. Van Dijk placed second with 817 passes, followed by Ruben Dias with 793 passes. If you know the reason why defenders are topping this, type it in the comment section. Number of clean sheets with Chelsea Edouard Mendy 6 clean sheets, followed by Manchester City Ederson 6 clean sheets, and Alex McCarthy of Southampton 5 clean sheets, Ramsdale 5 clean sheets, and Alisson of Liverpool also 5 clean sheets. What a wonderful goalkeepers Premier League is having currently, and they are doing fantastic well. Now don't judge me for this because I'm not the person making it up. It's Premier League standard records. Last but not the least, as we finish with individual statistics, we are going through the club statistics of the Premier League. When it comes to goals, Liverpool are topping the chart with 31 goals so far in Premier League, followed by Chelsea 27 goals, and the surprising West Ham third with 23 goals, now followed fourth by Manchester City with 22 goals. Number of passes of teams in Premier League lead by Manchester City with 7,095 passes, Liverpool 6,681, and Chelsea third with 6,253. I'm not surprised to see these three clubs because they are playing so well this season that it will be very difficult to predict who is going to take the title. And if you know, type it in the comment section. With clean sheets, Chelsea is leading the chart with 7 clean sheets, alongside with Manchester City also 7 clean sheets, third by Liverpool with 6 clean sheets, and Arsenal, who no one expected to be doing very well this season, is having 5 clean sheets so far, and Southampton, who didn't start their campaign very well, is also having 5 clean sheets. Now crosses, Liverpool are leading the chart, 267 crosses so far, followed by Manchester City with 262 crosses. West Ham are third with 253. I thought Chelsea was doing fantastic in crossing area, but they are not where to be found, even though they are leading the table. I'm much particular surprised on this. It is what it is. I'm not the person making it up. Lo and behold, if you are a football fan, click the subscription button, type your suggestions, comments, who you think will lift the Premier League title this season, and also like, share the video.